my name is Aurelia. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here today. Today's video is going to be how to bring more color into your wardrobe. If you are new here, the content that I post is all around style and fashion for the plus size mature woman. I am a firm believer that life is way too short to live without style. I post 1 to 2 times a week, so if you enjoy my content, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So talking about incorporating color into your wardrobe. Now, this is a series that I started last week. Was it last week? Yes, I think last week, where I talk about how to define or find your perfect color palette. And we talk about skin tone and undertone, you know, what colors work best with what undertones. Now comes the time to talk about incorporating color into your wardrobe. And while I know that incorporating color can be somewhat intimidating for people, especially for women of size, because we're always worried about looking bigger. There's that old adage, black is so slimming, so you know we tend to maybe gravitate to black or dark colors. But I think that we should break out of that. We shouldn't be unafraid to wear color, because it is such a joyous thing and it is so beautiful, and it can be so very flattering. If you are worried about bringing color, then this video is for you, because we're going to talk about it a little bit. And really, it's very, very simple. There's not a whole lot to it. Having a wardrobe filled with neutrals, though, can be so boring. You know, it can be very, very dull and drab, and it just doesn't do anything for us. If you like neutrals and that's really what you truly love to wear, I hope I don't offend you. I don't mean to. It's just that color adds a lot of punch to a wardrobe. This video, I'm going to talk about a few different ways that you can start bringing color into your wardrobe and start dipping your toes or jumping full on into the swimming pool. The first tip that I have for you is around adding maybe one pop of color to your wardrobe, starting out with just one item. And it could be a top, it could be a bottom. Always ground it with a neutral though, and that way it makes it a little bit easier and you're only using one piece to bring color in. It doesn't have to be a top. It can also be a bag. It could be a pair of shoes. It could be a scarf, or it could be something as simple as a bright, colorful lipstick. Don't be afraid to incorporate a little bit of color in if you're just getting started, or if you just want to bring a little bit of pizzazz into your wardrobe. Another way that you can incorporate color that's a little bit next level, but it's easy if you're doing something like a dress or a jumpsuit or something like that, and that is to go head to toe monochrome. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a one piece, but one piece is easiest in incorporating color. What I mean by monochrome, if you're not aware of what that is taking a color and wearing various shades of that color. You can wear something monochromatic that has got a tint or a hue, tint being lighter, hue being darker, or you add white or you add black to it and it lightens or darkens it, but it's all the same base color. It's all red or it's all blue. It's just different shades of the same color. That is an excellent way of incorporating color, and actually looks really, really rich. It looks very wealthy, because anytime that you can wear something head to toe in anything, whether it's neutral or color, it comes across as looking very, very sophisticated and very elegant and very, very money. You know what I mean? So that is another way that you can do that. And my favorite way is by wearing a dress in all one color, and then maybe adding a scarf with the same color but in a different shade. And also, as a petite, it will give you a continuous line from head to toe, and it will give you the appearance of length, and will also be slimming, believe it or not, because again, you are creating that illusion of length, and that will help you to look thinner as a result. So it's not only black that can make you look thinner, it's color, same color head to toe, that can make you look thinner. the third way that you can incorporate color into your wardrobe is to use harmonious color. So here we're going to go into color theory just a little bit. Harmonious colors are the color that is 2 steps in either direction of the target color that you're looking for. So let's take a look at the color wheel, and we're looking at the color blue. If you go up 2 steps, you end up going to like a purple and then maybe a magenta or a fuchsia of some sort. And then if you go 2 steps in the other direction, you have like maybe a turquoise and a kind of like a greenish blue kind of tone on the other side of it. Any of those 5 tones at the bottom of the color wheel are going to go with each other because they are considered harmonious colors. And so I love mixing harmonious colors. I really enjoy mixing blue with pink. That right now has been something that I have been into. Teal and pink. Look at, you know, what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a very pale kind of aqua teal dress and a bright pink lip. They go because they're harmonious on the color wheel. So you can always just print one up off of the internet or just look at one on your phone, and you can, you know, determine what harmonious colors go with what. And then of course you've got the other side of the color wheel as well. Works all the way around the color wheel. Whatever your target color is, whether that be that fuchsia or magenta color, 2 steps up and 2 steps on the other side of it, all are going to go together, and you know, it rotates around the color wheel in that way. So I have to go into voiceover mode because I completely forgot to talk about a couple of different things. First of all, being complementary colors. Complementary colors are colors that sit on the opposite side of each other on the color wheel. And complementary colors will always work. They're a no-fail way of bringing colors together. And they're going to create an outfit that has a lot of punch and a lot of pop, like the outfit that I'm showing here. The orange and the blue work very, very well together and will be fantastic if you want to venture into that kind of color mixing. Then you have primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. These 3 colors will always go very well together if you want to mix all 3 of them or if you want to take any combination of them. A great example is this look that I created for my last Thrifted Look for Less challenge. It has all 3 of the primary colors, plus it has white as a neutral backdrop, and they work incredibly well together. The last tip that I have for you, I told you this stuff is really, really easy. There's not a whole lot to it. The other tip that I have for you is to incorporate patterns into your wardrobe, especially if you want to bring a lot of different colors into one spot. And we're going to talk about pattern mixing in a different video, but for the purposes of this one, as far as like, you know, starting to get your feet wet, using a pattern to bring in multiple colors is a good way to go, because you can pull from the colors in the pattern for the other pieces that you want to wear. So let's say, for instance, you've got a blue shirt that has got a magenta and a red and a purple pattern, or a lavender kind of pattern on it. You can pull any of those colors out of that pattern to wear as your grounding piece. You can also wear a neutral. I consider myself that navy blue, olive, and red, true red, I call them neutrals as well, because they will go with pretty much everything. And do keep that in mind, that, you know, you do have some neutrals available to you that are a little bit more colorful than your standard blacks and browns. Those 3 colors, I would say, are also a neutral and a great starting point if you want to kind of push that color envelope a little bit in the neutral realm as well. Again, don't be afraid to bring color into your wardrobe. Don't be afraid to bring attention to yourself like that. I think that it's fantastic. I think that it's a great way to express yourself and to really, really make yourself look wonderful, because honestly, color is the spice of life, in my opinion. I enjoy pops of color everywhere, not just on what I wear, but in my house as well. Look at behind me. I've got this beautiful bright green pillow, and I've got this very, very colorful painting over here. I really enjoy having color in my life because it makes me happy. And I think that that's what color can do for you. Even if they're muted colors, you know, if they are very, very soft colors, still they're color, you know, and they will be very, very flattering to your skin, or they will just fill you with joy and make you incredibly happy. So again, I've got one more video coming in this series around pattern mixing, and I will show you some examples of pattern mixing in that video. I will have another video for you right here, so please feel free to go and continue watching my videos. Thank you as always so much for watching. I always appreciate it. Remember to live your life filled with confidence, grace, and style. I will see you in my next upload. Bye.